Imagine you could watch your entire financial life from above. Every level of money you'll ever have, laid out like floors in a building. And at each floor, the same quiet question. Who knows? Because the strangest thing about building real wealth isn't how your bank account changes. It's how little everything on the outside does.
So let's climb it together, floor by floor, and I'll show you exactly what nobody tells you about each one.
Start at the bottom. 0. Maybe even less than 0.
Your account is empty before the month even ends, and everyone around you knows it, because at this level, money is loud. It shows on your face. It's in the way you check the price of everything twice, the way you say maybe next time to the dinner invite.
There's no hiding it here, and honestly, you're not trying to. This is the floor where you make a quiet promise to yourself.
Not to get rich fast, just to get out. And almost nobody who makes that promise actually keeps it. But you do. You start putting away small, almost embarrassing amounts. $20, $50. It feels pointless. Keep going. Now you're on the next floor. A few thousand saved. And here's the first thing nobody warns you about.
This level feels worse than being broke. Because now you have a little, and everything in the world is designed to take it. Your friends upgrade their phones, their cars, their apartments. And you're sitting on a small pile of money, doing nothing with it, watching everyone around you look richer than you while you choose, on purpose, to look the same. This is the floor where most people quit. They spend it. They rejoin the crowd. But you've already learned the secret that runs through every floor above this one. Looking rich and being rich are opposite directions. And you pick a direction. Keep climbing. Now you've got real money invested. 6 figures, slowly growing, and something quiet shifts inside you. For the first time, you feel a little bit of breathing room. A surprise bill doesn't ruin your month. You sleep a little deeper. But on the outside, nothing. You drive the same car. You wear the same clothes. The people at work still see the guy who packs his own lunch. And you start to enjoy that gap, the space between what they think you have and what you actually have. It's the first time being invisible feels less like hiding and more like winning. Here's where it gets interesting. The next floor up, the money starts doing something strange. It starts earning.
Not a little. Enough that some months, your investments make more than your job does.
And you realize you've crossed a line almost no one ever crosses. Your money now works harder than you do. This is the floor where the trap catches most people who make it this far. Because this is when they finally treat themselves.
The nicer house. The car they always wanted. They let the world see.
And the moment they do, the climb stops. Because now they're spending the very thing that was lifting them. Now you're somewhere most people will never stand. A few million. And this is the floor where you learn the heaviest truth of all. The more you have, the more reasons there are to say nothing.
Because money, once it's visible, stops being yours. Suddenly people have opinions about it. Expectations.
There's the friend who starts to need things. The relative who feels owed. The quiet shift in how a room treats you the second they find out.
You've watched it happen to people who got loud. And you decided, a long time ago, that you'd rather be free than impressive.
So you stay exactly who they think you are.
You quietly help a friend without them ever knowing it was you. You pay off something for someone and let them believe it was luck. You give, anonymously, and you feel the one thing money was actually supposed to buy, the power to change something without needing the credit. The loud rich can never do this. Every gift they give becomes a headline, a debt, a leverage. But you get to be the quiet hand that helps and disappears. That's a kind of wealth that doesn't even show up on the account.
Keep going. Higher now. And the view changes again.
The fears that used to run your life, the bills, the emergencies, the what-ifs, knives, they're just gone, not solved. Gone. You don't think about them anymore, the way you don't think about the air. And what fills that space is something you didn't expect when you started this climb all those floors ago. Not excitement, not luxury, just a deep, almost boring calm. The calm of a person who owns their own time completely and answers to no one and never has to perform a single second of his life.
And then you reach it, the top floor of your climb. $25 million. And you stand there, and you wait to feel like a different person. And you don't. You're still you. Same chipped mug. Same old car you never replaced. Same plain gray hoodie.
The whole world below you is still chasing the feeling that you finally understand was never about the number at all.
Because here's the secret the entire building was trying to teach you, floor by floor. The money was never the destination.
The freedom was. The silence was. The peace of a life nobody gets to interrupt. So look back down the way you came. Every floor, the same lesson, just louder each time. At the bottom, money is loud because you have none. At the top, money is silent because you have everything set.
And you've learned that the people holding the most are almost always the ones saying the least.
The flashy ones you see online, the loud ones with everything on display. Most of them are stuck on a lower floor than you'd ever guess, paying for the appearance of a life you're quietly living for real. And that's the part that should change how you see everyone around you. The man in the expensive car might be drowning.
The woman who looks like she's struggling might own half the street.
You can't see wealth. You can only see what people choose to show you.
And the ones who choose to show nothing? Those are the ones who finally figured it out.
So here's the question to sit with. If you could climb every one of those floors of hope, but no one would ever clap, no one would ever know, no one would ever even suspect though, would you still make the climb? Because the people who say yes are the ones who end up standing exactly where you're standing now. At the top, in silence, free.
With a secret worth more than anything they could ever show the world. That's the life of a silent millionaire.